morning, everybody. I'd like to let you all know today that I've really enjoyed the course and that I found it very informative. I'd just like to let you know about some of my disabilities. I have a severe vision impairment in my left eye. It's the only vision that I have. It's the link to the sighted world. I also have a learning disability, which means that I'm challenged academically and therefore find it hard to retain learnt information. I also have a hearing impairment and have also faced psychological issues throughout my life. I would like to thank all the ladies at the course for their support and kindness throughout the course, and I think that you're all very courageous ladies, and I wish you nothing but the best for your future. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do the course is because, well, I wanted to learn new informative information about the disability sector, as I believe you never stop learning. And I also work within the disability sector with disability awareness and bringing about inclusion for all. But most of all, one of my passions is to bring about more compassion into humanity. And I also would like to take this opportunity to thank Women's with Disabilities Victoria and all other parties involved for running the program out in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne. And also take this opportunity to thank my mother and father for their love and support and their patience in guiding me throughout my life, and also my husband. I wish you all here today nothing but love, peace and happiness. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sandra, and I'd like to say a little about how life started to become invisible for me after receiving a mental health diagnosis at the age of 40. It was a time when motivation and purpose disappeared. People came and went in my life, but very few engaged. To have no footprint on society is to have no self-worth. An identity is all about what you do. If you do nothing, your identity ceases. You are alive but unseen by others. To have a mental health diagnosis changes your status in society forever. For me, the hardest battle is not against stigma or discrimination by others, though it exists in abundance. It's the internal battle of self-worth. Isolation makes this battle virtually unwinnable. But there became hope in my life, not from professionals who tried to treat me, or from support workers who spent many hours caring for me. The hope was born out of connecting with others that had a lived experience in mental health. People who are inspirational despite the disability, people who had a voice. It has given me the courage to join the Enabling Women's Community Leadership Program and has introduced me to concepts that despite being a woman and despite having a disability, I have the capacity to become empowered and passionate and engaged with my community. During the program, I learnt about things such as the social model of disability, a way in which it looks at removing barriers that restrict choices for those of us struggling with physical or mental limitations, to build a more inclusive community. All of us face barriers in our lives to some extent. They can restrict and limit a person's ability to take part, but barriers can also build strength and resilience and courage. So we all need to see those of us with a disability less of a burden and more valued, heard and respected. I have a mental health diagnosis, but that does not take away my values or integrity or turn me into a threat to other people. I have a voice, albeit different from others, but a voice nonetheless. Life does not end when you have a disability. Life can become more meaningful and vital. So I say, please value my voice. Thank you.